All right. We get a few more people in the chat, and I wanted to say thanks everybody for joining today on this beautiful Saturday. I have my lovely moderator, my cousin, my birthday twin in the chat as well. My moderator, keeping things under control, keeping out those trolls, and making sure she's on top of shit because she's 100% certified, and that's why I like her. You guys make sure you go over there and follow her over on her platforms, guys. Trust me, you'll have fun, you'll enjoy, you'll get your laugh on. Go over there and check her crazy ass out. 100% pure certified for sure. And I'll put a stamp on that one. If you guys need any co-signing on to make sure that she's 100% certified, let me know, because she is 100% certified. All right, guys. Oh boy, that girl crazy for real though, but I love her to death. She good people. All right, so welcome to another live. I am Michael, your host from Loving Freedom. But you know what? Let's do a little something different. Let's add a little introduction before I get started.
Yeah. They don't know what it took to get here. USMC wartime grind.
That's gonna be my little introduction moving forward, guys. That's that Love and Freedom song. But guys, when you come in, make sure you tap on the screen, share the live with a family, friend, or foe, and we'll get started here today. Once again, I'm gonna start all over, repeat myself. Welcome to another Live at 5. I am your host, Michael from Love and Freedom, and today's topic, as you can see, we'll be talking about sometimes you need to just leave your environment to reset your mind. All right. And what I'm going to be talking about today on that, and what I mean by that, is that sometimes we need to get out of our comfort zone, point blank. And sometimes the environment that we're living in, it keeps our mind trapped, guys. And I know those don't see it because that's their own way they live. That's their life. But I've been the type of person from leaving home back in '88, leaving to go to college and leaving, going to the military. I've learned to appreciate seeing different things in the world, going different places, meeting different people. It kind of opened up my mindset to understand that there's more than just life than just what we are living on a day-to-day basis. And when you intend to expand your life and don't limit yourself into one spot or one environment, you tend to be a little bit more happy and a little more positive in life, besides worrying about what everybody else doing and being negative. So that's what I want to talk to you guys about, how me personally, it has helped me in my life. And I've spoke to many people and they can agree that it also has helped them, in their life, by traveling and understanding and seeing different things in life. So that's what I want to talk about today. And if you guys got any questions, feel free to come in the comment section and we'll get down to some of the answers that you may have brought about, some of the questions that you want to be addressed. So, and when I say we can create our own mental struggle, I mean just that. I'm not saying that every mental condition is something a person causes himself. Don't get that confused. I'm not saying that it's something that you cause yourself. Every mental struggle, every mental problem is something you cause yourself. I'm just saying, I'm talking about everyday stress, negative thinking, hopelessness, and feeling stuck, and you can't grow. When you constant around, people that's negative all the time and never allow them, and never, let me just put it like this. You're around them all the time and you never allow yourself to understand what is going on and the negativity that they're putting into you. And that's like that thing they say, one bad apple can spoil rotten the whole bunch. And that is so true. And I know you guys hear me talk about it all the time, about hanging around negativity, negative people. It is real, guys. That's mental health. It's real. When you associate yourself with nothing but negativity, that's real. That's real talk, for one. So sometimes we have to realize how heavy your environment has become until you know, sit back and analyze and go somewhere else and start thinking about, wow, man, I feel so much better. For example, and Donna, I hope you don't mind, I'm going to use an example. I spoke with Donna the other day, and she was mentioning that she left and went out of town real quick for a short, brief moment, and how it like reset her to take a burden off, that she felt so at ease, so relaxed, that she didn't have a worry in the world because she got out. Her daughter took her out and they went somewhere and they enjoyed their day together. And she left all of the worries behind. Even if she wasn't worried, she just left a concern. She left her concerns behind and enjoyed the moment that she was in. That comes with saying that all it takes sometime is you to just break away and go reset. Break away from your everyday life and go reset. Whether it's a small little trip across town, whether going to a new place that opened, go shopping, go talk to some different people, whatever it may be, you have to leave that environment to reset your mind, see something different. As my therapist always told me, traveling was basically the thing that basically put me in a better position and saved my life in a perspective, because traveling is therapeutic, and your mind, your brain is like a muscle. If you're sitting there and you seeing the same thing over and over, and you're doing the same thing over and over and over and over, your mind can't grow. You don't expand your mind. You're not exercising your brain, your thoughts. You're seeing the same thing over and over, and you're trapped. You keep your mind trapped. The mind is a powerful thing. Is that saying that mind is a terrible thing to waste? That's being true, because you have to take your mind and exercise it, whether it's seeing something different. Don't just continue to do the same repetitive thing each and every day. And definitely don't be around negativity each and every day. And we're going to talk about that a little bit more throughout this live. So keep that in mind. Your mind needs room to grow. Your mind needs room to grow. And let me get the disclaimer out before we get deep into this conversation today. I am no physician. I am no therapist. I am no Dr. Feelgood. I'm not Dr. Oz or Dr. Zebby or whatever. Whoever you want to put me out to portrayal to be, I am none of that. I'm no health guru. I am not your therapist. I'm not your psychiatrist. I'm just a person that's telling you boots on the ground type experience that I have had the opportunity to experience. And I want to take this time today, as each and every day, to share some of my thoughts, whether it's travel experience, life experience, health experience, whatever it may be, guys. I am here to share my experience, boots on the ground type experience. Okay. So with that being said, we're going to move on. So you can start believing you can start believing this, and it's going to stick with you, and it's going to set you up for limitations. This is all life has for me. Once you start thinking that kind of way, you basically already set yourself up to believe that this is all, take an example. If I was back home in Mississippi and I said, man, I'm Mississippi till I die. I'm here till I die. You're setting yourself up. You're limiting your opportunity to grow and enjoy the thing they call life. Because if you set that up that, hey, I'm born and raised, I'm here for life, then you already limited yourself in life. So you got to use your mind. Give your mind the opportunity to grow. Seeing something, like I say, even if it's just going across town, see something different. Talk to someone different. Look at something different, a different culture or something. You have to exercise your mind, open your mind up along with your heart. Because if you are dealing with nothing but negativity and being around people that's always negative, your mind cannot grow and your heart going to stay worried. Your heart is going to be the same way your mind is. It's going to be close centered, and it's not going to be open to share thoughts and love amongst other people. So expand your thought and expand your mind. Don't limit it yourself to what you are set to do each and every day. Change it up, switch gears. It goes, I always use an example as a vehicle, car. A car is a very good example of life. A car is a very good example of life. If you driving a stick shift car, you stay stuck in those gears, that one gear, you're gonna F up the transmission. You're gonna burn the transmission out the clutch. You're gonna mess it up. Your life is the same way, guys. If you stay in that same gear, same mind frame, living that same life over and over and over and over, you're gonna burn yourself out. As Donna said in the comment, it will drain the shit out of your energy. Yes, it will. It will definitely drain you if you allow it to. So you can believe or trust what I'm saying, or you can keep experiencing being unhappy and being negative. It's totally up to you. I'm not telling you how to live your life. I'm just telling you what have worked for me. I'm sharing real life events. I'm sharing real life stories with you guys. That's all I'm doing. So don't shoot the messenger. Don't say I'm on here thinking I'm better than anyone. I'm thinking I know everything. No, I am just telling you what worked for me. And hopefully it can help someone else. Okay. So what if there's an entire different version of the life? I won't say the life you looking to live. I'm kind of got sidetracked with my thoughts. What if there's a totally different life out there that you've been waiting for? Okay. Outside the environment that you live in every day. How are you going to know if it's out there for you if you already limited yourself? You're not getting out there to go see it. How you going to know? Because you have limited yourself. You won't know. Sometimes becoming programmed is definitely a bad thing. But in some perspective, it's a good thing, because if you're being reprogrammed for something good, that and leaving that past behind, then it becomes a great thing. But sometimes our surroundings can program us. Another example, I'm not talking bad about my people. I'm not throwing shades at no one. But if you stay in that same environment, for example, you come from the country, and that person, when you left 30, 40 years ago, you come back, that person is sitting under the tree doing the same thing that they was doing when you left. What that tells you, they haven't expanded their thoughts. They haven't opened up their mind. They haven't allowed them. They have failed themselves because they haven't allowed the opportunity to go and understand that their life and their mind can grow as far as they allow it to grow. But if you center yourself just in one environment and sit still and don't exercise, just like not exercising your body. If you sit in a wheelchair, for example, and my prayers and thoughts go out to all the ones that have disability. I'm not talking to you directly, because I suffer disability as well. But if you sit there and allow yourself to sit still in a chair for days and days and days without moving, what becomes weak? Your muscles become fatigued. It gets weak. It doesn't work any longer. That's kind of like when they say you don't use it, you lose it. You sit there, you get weak, fatigued, and then it starts deteriorating. It's the same thing with your mind. It's the same thing with your mind. If you don't use it, you lose it. The mind, the brain is a muscle, guys. The brain is a muscle, just like your physical body muscle. So if you're not utilizing it, you're going to make it become weaker. That's how dementia set in for most people, because they get into depression mode. When they get into a depression mode state, their brain become weaker. But get up and start moving when you start getting brain fog, doing something, exercising your brain, whether it's taking a trip, whether it's, I know my mom, before she passed away, I could see it. I kind of understood. She kind of knew that she was heading down that dementia path. She started doing crossword puzzles all the time and stuff like that. and she was pretty good at it, and she was exercising. She prolonged her issues. I'd put it like that, by exercising her brain. And that's, we all can learn from that. And I learned that that's what she was actually doing. So stay away from the negativity, start exercising your brain, and start doing something more helpful. You got to help yourself, you know. And I just said it again. I always use a vehicle as an example, because a car is basically, it's our means of transportation, but it's our way of life as well. So if you don't change your oil in your car periodically, or when it's due, what happens to that engine? That engine becomes old. It stopped performance the way it should perform. You're neglecting. That's preventive maintenance. Your mind is the same way. You preventive maintenance. You have to exercise your mind to do preventive maintenance with it. And that's exercising them thoughts and doing something different in life. Point blank. Shout out to the comment section. I see my lovely wife has joined the chat. Hello, mi amor. Y'all see Mrs. Freedom in there. Hello, mi amor. But it's real. It's real. And life, it doesn't get any easier, guys, especially as we grow older and we mature in life. It just doesn't get easy. So you have to start programming your mind and reset your mind. So being around all the time, the same neighbors, same routine, same people, same problems, same conversation, then we wonder why our thinking haven't changed. Then we start worrying why our thinking haven't changed, because you're around the same thing each and every day. Your mind cannot grow. Your mind cannot grow. You're not exercising your thought, your brain. For an example, I see when I started getting, I won't say bored, because I'm always got something to do. I'm not going to ever get bored with life. But when I want to exercise my brains, my thought more, I started take on another little hobby or something, just like I've enrolled back in school. You know, I want to continue to exercise my thought, my brains, exercise it, just like I'm exercising my body physically. The brain is part of the body, right? So why not exercise it? Mental health is part of life. Why not protect it? So when you say health and wellness, you're talking about all the way around. You're talking about internal, external, mentally, physically, spiritually, all the above. So health is wealth all the way around. Okay? And it's not healthy to sit around negativity all the time. It's not healthy to involve yourself in someone else's issues, their problem, and taking the burden on yourself. If someone continues to call you with their problems, okay, and if they are not taking your advice, if let's just say, let's make sure that we're giving them good advice and we're living by what we say, we practice what we preach, then you can, if you live through it and you came through the struggle, then you can afford to try to enlighten somebody. But as that saying always says, sweep around your own doorstep before you sweep around someone else. So you have to make sure that you are covered in that area before you start trying to tell someone else how to do it. Okay? It's kind of like if I was a drunk, alcoholic, or drug addict or something, and I tell them, I see somebody else doing it, man, you better stop all that shit. That shit gonna kill you. What the kind of shit is that? Why would I tell somebody else to do shit when I'm not even doing it? You know, vice versa. If someone calling you with their problem all the time and you give them advice to try to help them and they don't take your advice, then nothing more you can do. Don't take on their burden. Don't take on their problem and let it become your problem. Don't stress yourself out over shit that you can't change, especially if they're not willing to change their ways. So I see Donna said, shit, now keep on speaking on. Crazy. So this is real talk, guys. This is real conversation, life conversation. This is true facts. And I'm just speaking because I've lived some time in this world. I've lived. I wasn't just born. And I experienced a lot of things. Been there, done that. So I think I can be a prime candidate to actually speak about some of these things. So Don't start taking on everybody else's problem affecting your own mental mentality, because it will grow on you. It will cause you to affect your motivation and your positive life perspective if you allow it to. So each one teach one. Share what your thoughts is that may help someone. If they don't listen, then move on. But don't associate yourself with a group or individual that always got something negative to say about that person. And when a person starts talking to you about negative stuff about someone else or a group of people, your part is to do is ask them, if they're doing so bad and they're so bad, why are you still associating, or what have you done to help them? If you can't do something to help them, or you haven't disassociated yourself from them and you tried to help them, why are you still listening and dealing with them? Why are you taking on that negativity into your environment? Why are you being associating yourself with that? So reset your mind, get away from that. Think about what you're saying or doing and who you're listening to, and start enjoying life. Donna said, who's that? D Boxer said, what's up, man? What's going on with you? Salute to you. Donna said, they talking about you too. Hell yeah. All the time, cousin. All the time. If a person running back, and that's real talk. Glad you said that. If a person is always coming to you about someone that's supposed to be in their circle or their friend or family, and they're coming to you telling you all this shit about them or how they did, or talking behind their back, or being dos caras, as we call in Spanish, two-faced, then hell yeah, they talking about you when you're not around. Hell, I'd rather for a person to talk shit in front of me in the group while I'm there, so at least I know this ain't what they do. They at least they straightforward. They talk shit in front of you. Just like I told you guys about my mom. My mom will tell you right up front. She would be the first to tell you right to your face. She'll tell you. Hell, what I say to you now is what I can say. What I say behind you or when you're not here is what I tell you, saying to you in your face. So those are the people you can respect, because you know what they're about. You know what I mean? You know what they're about. You know what to expect from them. Oh yeah, you do that shit too, Don. I already know you. You, as you said, you got a foul ass mouth. D Boxer said mine too. Okay, exactly. That my mom didn't sugarcoat shit, and my wife would tell you that. She's in the chat. She'll let you know. My mom had something how she want to tell you how she feels. She's gonna tell you how you feel. But she was one of the most kindest, hardest person. She'll give you her laugh, but she might talk shit about it. But she gonna give it to you. Believe it or not. Do you know my mom? Who is a D Boxer? Oh, I see who that is. That's David. What's up with you, brother? Yes, I do know your mom. Hey, the most sweetest person I ever known. And I hate I didn't get to see her when I swung through there for a few minutes last time, brother. I usually always try to make sure I see her. Yes, I do. Most definitely. I just had to see your picture, man. It's kind of small on there. Shout out to you, David. Yes, Miss Walker was my teacher. She was like, man, I ain't gonna lie. She kept me, I want to say she kept me out of trouble in a way, because she always had something for me to do after school. She always had something for me to do after school. Even though it's been times I went over there and fucked up her flower bed, she didn't let me know if it was I fucked it up, but I could tell I fucked it up. She didn't get mad at me. She didn't fire me. And she used to allow me to come and dog David out in basketball too. So tell the whole truth, David. Yeah, I know. She patted you. The second, yeah, she wasn't playing. She didn't play no games. You got that right. Sweet lady, man. I tell you, that's why I tell my wife, David, Walker, man, shoot. I told my wife all about me, Walker. Man, Walker was, she definitely one of the sweetest person I ever known in my life. She was part of my life. Put it like that. And shit. David, you too. You my childhood friend, you know what I'm saying? Because I was over to your house almost every day after school, at least helping around the house, doing something for Miss Walker or something like that. But hey, you right about that, man. She'll tell you to your face. She'll definitely let you know when you're doing wrong. And she ain't got no problem with addressing the issue. Most definitely. Man, I try to cut my hair off, but shoot, it get hot up in here in this little cave back here. But yeah, man, good old days, bro. You got me thinking now. You got me thinking. See, that's the type of life I remember and I like to reminisce about. You right about that, David. You right about that, brother. That's what I like to reminisce about. So traveling can change the way you see life, guys. And when I tell you this, I'm not talking about going millions of miles away from home or doing things. I mean, we've been blessed the opportunity to travel different places around the world. David said we both are currently, what did it say? Okay, man. Oh, okay. In the military, yes, sir. Yes, sir. Different levels, civilian and military. Yes, sir. Definitely different, bro. You got that right. Definitely different. If I could get back in the military, I would actually say I would, man, because it taught me a lot of things and it really helped me out. You know, I didn't start experiencing the mental problems until I got out of the military. Yeah. Yeah, I got to take that medicine, man. And my medicine to me, I know when I need to do something. That's knowing yourself. Knowing yourself, most definitely. So seeing the way you see life, traveling can change it such as it did for me. And one of the greatest things traveling the world can do for you isn't just give you the picture or the passport stamps. Traveling can reset your mind. Traveling can reset your heart. Traveling can open up a wider perspective of how you lived your life or the way you're living your life. And you go and you see some of these other countries, the way they live, you will say, you know what, my life wasn't as bad as I thought it was. Or you can say, hey, damn, I mean, I wish I could have been like this. Or it just give you a different perspective of life in general when you go and see different things. Traveling can change your whole perspective in general. So when you visit another country, another state, another city, or even another community, you start realizing that the way you've been living isn't the only way to live. What I just said. It's not the only way to live. David said, man, they have me on so many medications. Stay real and stay safe, my brother. Hey, likewise, my brothers. Keep in touch, man, as always you do. Appreciate you, man. Likewise, give your mom my regards and tell her I said I love her, I miss her, and I hope to see her again soon, okay? You stay safe too, brother. Always reach out if you need to holler. And I'll make sure I do the same. Likewise. Oh, do me a favor. I don't know. I haven't talked to you. I don't want to put it out. I'll reach out to you. I'll reach out to you. I was going to ask you to do something. I'll reach out to you, David. Appreciate you. But you see different cultures, guys. You see, you know, you eat different foods. You meet different people. You think differently. You see how other people enjoying their life with very minimal. And you start appreciating the things that you had in life are the things that you have now. So you see different lifestyles. You see different priorities. You'll suddenly start, thinking, talking to yourself, saying, you know, why have I limited myself in life? Why did I limit myself? That's why I tell people, travel and it can reset your life. Traveling is a reset button. I know it is for me. I know it was for me, and I know it can be for you. I'm not telling you you need to travel to a different country. Travel to a different town. See something different. Get out, even if you ain't get out in your community. Go right around in your community. See, you may have a new neighbor that you don't even know. Just go out and see something different. Move around. Get out if you're able to. If your mobility allow you to do it, guys. Do it while you have the opportunity. Sometimes we need to go somewhere where nobody knows us or know our history. That's called resetting as well. If you had nothing but trouble all your life or the certain period of time of your life, and you've had nothing but problems, or your past history have haunted you, move if you have the opportunity and you can afford to do that. Even if it's moving across town. Preferably moving to another place where no one knows you. That's a whole new set in life, guys. A whole new reset. Moving somewhere where no one knows your history. that gives you a better opportunity. I'm not saying take that same mindset and move to that place, because you're going to carry that same bullshit with you. Move somewhere and reset and regroup your whole life. Don't carry that same mindset. Don said they can still know me. I'm not friendly. I heard that. Oh shit. But move somewhere that people don't know you and start all over again if you have that problem. You know, you think your history is haunting you. Do that. I think it'll really work out for you. You should try it, some people, if you have that problem and you can afford to do it. Nobody knows what people are said. You when you move to a different place, no one knows. You know, I look back and I said, a lot of people will say, oh, they say that person wasn't going to grow up to be shit, or they weren't going to grow up to be. They already programming you to think that way. Don't think that way about yourself or no one else. Have the mentality that you're going to grow places, you're going to be something, you're going to do something, but you have to put in the work. You have to put in that work. And if you're around an environment that's keeping you back or holding you back, then relocate and reset your mind. Relocate and reset your mind. That would definitely work. If your history is hunting you, relocate and reset your mind. Nobody has already decided who you're supposed to be. No one can decide who you're supposed to be. You're simply allowing people to dictate your life, to control your life with a negative narrative. And if you'll continue to allow them to dictate your life with negative narratives, guess what? You're going to stay in the rut. You're going to stay with that negative mind frame. You're going to stay in the rut, and you're going to always have that mentality of negativity upon your shoulders. And you're going to become a victim to their thoughts. You're going to become an ain't shit type person. You're going to be a victim to their thoughts. So I think if I were you, I would definitely start thinking outside the box in life. Don't let negativity become your norm. Okay. Don't let negativity become your norm. The dangerous thing about staying around negativity too long is that eventually negativity starts feeling normal. Okay. Negativity will start feeling normal, because I see it. I hear it all the time. I hear people and they don't even know. They're not even aware, because that's just them. They've been negative all their life. And Donna, you and I talked about this a while back, a couple of days ago, recently too, about negativity, certain people, you know, and to them, they seem that it's okay, you know, but they're just in them. They negative. That's all they think. That's all they know. They don't know nothing different, you know. And I pray for them that if you think by you being negative about other people or things in life, and you're above each and everybody or whatever person might be going on, then you are absolutely incorrect about life. We always talk about negative shit and people every day. You got that right. Exactly. That's so we can help remind one another that some people just ain't meant for you. Some people just do you no justice. They're not to be around. Don't associate yourself with negativity. Who do you see me with? No one but my best friend, my wife. That's all I be around. I know you done it. You don't go to shit. You don't go nowhere. You know, if you go somewhere, you with your daughter or you with Shay, your best friend. So sometimes it has to be that way, and I prefer it that way. She said, period. Girl, you crazy. That she is 100%. So the dangerous thing about that, guys, drama become normal. Stress becomes normal. Complaining becomes normal. And we talked about that too. People that always complain about shit. People discouraging each other about normal shit. Discouraging. It becomes normal. You just a negative person all the way around. It becomes normal to you. And sometimes when people finally tries to grow everybody around them start saying, what's the first thing they start saying? Can anybody guess? Once a person realizes, don't say, God damn, you nagging. No, I won't say that's what they say. I say once, that too, in a perspective, Donna, what you're saying, that you would tell a person they nagging or whatever. But I said, what's the first thing that a person would say about you once you realize that they are nothing but a negative ass person? They don't mean you know well. They messing with your mental health. What's the first thing they gonna say when you try to disassociate yourself from that type of shit? What's the first thing they say? What's the first thing they say? I'll wait. Exactly, Donna. They would say, you think you better than us now. That's the first thing people say. And all along, you know, that's what they've been saying. That's how they feel about you. They've been feeling about you like that for a long time. You got to read people. I read people. And I can call, man, one of these days, Rich, I don't give a fuck about people feeling, but one of these days I'm going to get on here and I'm going to start calling out names. I'm going to hurt people. I'm going to hurt people feeling. Nah, I ain't going to do that because that's not me. I could care less about people feeling what they do, but I would. I mean, shit, boy, sometimes I be thinking about, man, I should get on here and just tell this person, that person to stay the fuck away from me. I'll stop looking at my shit, delete yourself from my social media. Don't ever look at shit. I mean, but that to me, that's negative and that's evil thoughts to me. I just kill them with kindness. I just show them the love back, even if they don't show me no love. That's how I do it. Donna say, I'll do it, damn it. I know you will. I know you will. You ain't got no censorship on your damn mouth. You got no filter. We already know that. But no, I don't get involved in that stuff, guys. It don't really bother me because my theory, do anybody know my main saying about people? It's in the chat. Donna, do you know my main saying? I say it every day. I say it every day about people. Every day. My wife can tell you that too. I say it every day about people. How it don't affect me mentally. I already know how to deal with people. And I kind of get bothered at some time and I get upset. And then I have to remind myself, what one man eat don't make me shit. That's my motto. And it actually has helped me a lot. So maybe that person realized that, your life, you wanted something different. Or hopefully they did. But for the most part, if they negative, they're not going to realize. They're not going to understand the move that you done. They're going to think that you thought you was better than that. Simple because let's just put it like this. People always look at materialistic things. They always look at a new environment that you have put yourself in. Donna said, dang, Danny, they filtered my comment. Dang, they filtered. Oh, damn. For real? Oh, okay. Yeah, well. But anyway, you knew what I was going to say. You ever look at it when a person gets maybe a new promotion in their job, buy a new car, get a new home, get a new lover, a new spouse, or whatever it may be, people are not happy for them. They throw that shit out there like they happy for them, but they really, and for the most part, I'm not saying everybody like that, but for the most part, the way this world is now, I would say over 90% of the people not really happy with their blessings. I'll call it blessings. Some people say getting materialistic shit is not blessings. I mean, if they're happy, it's a blessing, because that's how I look at it. Anything that makes you happy is a blessing. Anything that makes you happy and it can amply help you in life and it keeps you happy, keep you positive, is a blessing. Point blank. Point blank. So you don't have to have hate on anybody to outgrow an environment. And let me say that again. You don't have to have hate on anybody to outgrow an environment. And what I mean by that, you don't have to hate on a person for leaving them behind and they still doing the same shit and you decide that you want to do better in life. You don't have to hate on them because they choose to still stay where they're at and stay in that environment. You just wish them the best, pray for them, and move on. Do what's best for you. That's how I look at it, point blank. So you don't need everyone permission to grow as well. So I wouldn't think that a person would need permission from or need to be validated from another person to do better in life. I don't think so. It's kind of like when I left, I told the story before, when I left Jackson State, no one knew what I was going through. No one knew what I had going on. I didn't talk about my problems to people. For the most part, I really was in a mind frame where I didn't want to be around people because of what I was going through. And I've had a Boom member, Sonic Boom of the South band member, to reach out to me years back after we reconnected. And he said that, man, we didn't know you were going through that. We didn't know that, this and that. We wouldn't, we would have took care of you or this and that. But hey, that wasn't the Most High's plan for me. And I didn't need the validation to make that move. And a lot of people say, man, you was crazy to leave the Boom, man. You left the Boom. People don't look at what's best for you. They look at how can they benefit from what you got going on for the most part. Because if a person were really concerned about what I had going on, what benefited me, they would have been able to tell if I was happy with what I had going on, if you know what I mean. But it wasn't in their best interest to worry about what I had going on, how I felt. So I feel like it wasn't in my best interest to stay around that type of environment, that God had other plans for me. And really, he did. God has moved me. He have set me still. He have quieted me. He have made me speak when it was needed to. I mean, I've been pretty much under his guidance, pretty much. And I can say that I listen now. I listen when good spirits tell me to move and do things, or know when to fold type things. So that comes with growth, guys. That comes with growth. That comes with being positive and doing things that we need to do in life to make ourselves better. And that starts mentally. If you can't focus, you can't concentrate, then you're doing yourself no due diligence. Because the worst thing you can do is be hurting mentally and physically because you can't think clearly. Why do you think, I don't know, for people that's a vet, to understand this, what I'm going to say, why do you think it is so important for the Veteran Administration to accommodate and assist you when you're in pain? Because mental health is there, because when you're going through a lot of pain, you cannot think clearly. They won't even send you to war if you got a toothache. You know that? Because you can't think clearly, because you're in so much pain. Pain overcomes mental capacity of thoughts, positive thoughts, because pain is negative. And the Marine Corps used to always try to teach us pain is only weakness leaving the body. That is not true. And I had to learn that. Pain is your body telling you that something is wrong. Just like mentally. If a person keep doing you wrong, or a person keep doing wrong by you, that's pain. It's telling you something. It's telling you to get the fuck away from it as far as you can, or try to talk and be reasonable with that person. But if all they know is negativity, it's not going to help. So it's best that you cut that off, disassociate yourself, and move on. Point blank. I would think so. Real talk. So you also have to think about, maybe I have more options in life. Maybe I need to check to see what other options I have in life. I think that would probably be the most best choice to see what you have in life. So ask yourself this tonight. I want everybody that's watching to ask yourself this: Is my environment helping me grow, or is it keeping me mentally stuck? That's the question for tonight. And I want you to think about this. Even if you're going back and watch this on the replay, I want you to think about this. All right, before I elaborate on this again, I need everybody that's watching right now, follow this platform, this page right here. I also need you guys to go over to my main platform, my main channel on TikTok. That's Love and Freedom with one E and one M, guys. Go over there, check out my TikTok shop. I have some great items that you may be interested in. If they're not in there, reach out to me. You can reach me at my email as well, blackmaninmexico@gmail.com. All right. Make sure you go over to my TikTok shop. Donna just dropped it in the comment section right there. Go to my main TikTok page, Love and Freedom, 1E, 1M, and you will see my TikTok showcase store. I appreciate all the ones that's already been shopping at my shop. And trust me, I really do appreciate it. And I can't thank you enough. So go over there and check it out. Email me if there's something you're looking for and you can't find it. Donna just dropped the email in the comment section there. Go check it out and let me know if there's something that I can help you with. Or if you don't see it in there, that I can do some research and get you a better deal or probably a better quality of the product. Okay? Let's get that out the way before I forget. So there it is. Tap on the screen, guys. I appreciate you. So my question for yourself today and during this live is for you once again. Ask yourself, is my environment helping me grow, or is it keeping me mentally stuck? Ask yourself and be honest with yourself. Okay? And ask yourself, when was the last time I experienced something completely different? When was the last time I experienced something completely different? And most importantly, have I accidentally convinced myself that the little piece of world I see every day is all that life has to offer me? I know that's a big one. You got to ask yourself, in perspective, is there more out in life than what I'm experiencing, what I have seen? And if your answer to that is no, then you have sold yourself short of opening up your mind and living life in this world, because there's more to life than what we see each and every day. Okay? So reset your mind, grow, and enjoy this thing they call life. Because family, there's a whole world out there. A whole world. And I'm telling you, the world is bigger than what the picture they paint on social media or on TV. The world is bigger. So sometimes the reset you need isn't about another argument. It isn't about proving somebody or somebody that something is right or wrong. It isn't about around waiting on everybody to change. Okay? Sometimes you just need to change what you are allowing your mind to experience. Sometimes you need to change what you are allowing your mind to experience, guys. Go somewhere different. Go see something different. Talk to different people. Experience different people. Experience different cultures. Allow your mind to breathe. Allow yourself to grow. Don't become a program by the environment that begins telling your life just can't get any better. Because I don't think there's no one out here in this world today has a perfect life. No one has a perfect life. No one. Okay? I know people might say, well, it's my life. I enjoy it. It's perfect for me. That's basically all what matters. It's not really what matters with the eyesight of the world, but do you have a perfect life that's suitable for everyone in the world? as far as, is it going to mean you is going to help them, or it's going to help those that need help, or it's going to hurt the ones that love you? You just got to look at the whole perspective picture of it. That's why I said there's no one out there that has a perfect life. In other words, Donna say, clear your damn circle. I have Dot and Happy as I have a Dot and Happy as fuck. Okay, you have a dot, you don't have a circle. I believe that. Me too. I mean, it's been like that for me, cousin, a long time. Man, it's been like that for a long time. So I can relate. I'm not on here asking for any sympathy. Trust me, I'm not crying for help. I'm not crying for friends. Believe it or not, I don't care. You see the little environment right here? This is my little sanctuary spot. This is my man cave. This is my area where my family even know. It's me in this area and the dogs. The dogs got their own little kennel. They over there doing their thing, whatever. When I move, they move. You know, they let me know when they want to go outside. They let me know when they want to eat. Even my Doberman, she'll let me know when she think I'm feeling some type of way. You know, she'll come over and want to be up under me or whatever. And that right there resets me too. Let me know, all right, you must be thinking some bullshit or whatever. Or you feeling some type of way. Get up and move. Do something different. You know, go exercise. Get your fat ass up and go eat a fruit or something. Get your fat ass up and drink some water. Something it may be. Speaking of water, my alarm just went off. Yeah, I have an alarm to set to tell me when to drink water. Yep, sure do. But think about that, guys. Don't become programmed thinking that it's only things that you're going through is the only thing you can do in life or see. All right? Because it's bigger than just your city you're in. It's bigger than just your neighborhood. The world is big. And sometimes you have to get out and see it for yourself. That's why I would tell people, don't believe what everybody tell you about traveling and going out. Get out and see it for yourself. Donna said, I don't want no damn friends. Shay, my sister, bigger than my friend. My husband, my bestie, and my girls. That's all you need. If that's what keeping you happy, keep you sane, keeping the positive within you, that's all you need, cousin. That's all that goes on over here. You know, when if we have the grandkids, then it's different, or we go out and whatever. But most of the time, it's just myself, my boss lady, and my son, and the dogs here. That's all. That's all on an everyday thing for us. Basically, that's it. So my final thoughts for you guys today. Sometimes you don't need to run away from life. You need to step outside your normal environment long enough to discover another way to live it. Okay? Let me read that again. Sometimes you don't need to run away from life. You need to step outside your normal environment long enough to discover another way to live it. Okay? I hope you understand that. I hope you put that in mind. And basically, in perspective, what I'm saying is get up, move, see something different, enjoy this thing they call life. Stop allowing people to dictate and put negative thoughts in your head. Grow your mind with a positive mind and make the mind get stronger by opening up your mind, seeing something different in life, and associating yourself with more positivity in life. There's so much evil shit going on in the world, man. I hate to even talk to some people or look at some people shit. I done deleted and blocked a lot of people from my social media, guys, because let me say this before I get out of here. And I've learned this. If you click on someone's social media platform, for example, and it makes you feel some type of way other than positive and inspired, you need to stop looking at that shit. Okay? And if it's nothing positive that they're doing or saying, and you can relate, or you think that it can do something to benefit you better, make your life better, or help you understand something better, then you move on. I blocked a lot of shit from my social media coming up on my feed that I hate to see they shit. And it's not that I'm hating because I see a lot of people negative or enjoy that type of shit. It's just that it does me no good. It makes me feel different. And I don't like to feel that type of way. Okay? So know yourself. Know what triggers you. Be your own advocate, as I always tell you. Be your own advocate. And Donna said, I mean, my husband and girls, my beastie. Oh, don't forget Pub. Oh, I know that's your grandson. That's your heart. Shit, you talk about him all the time. Shit, I think his love, your love for him outweigh your kids. I think I would say that because I think you feel a different way about your grandson than you do about your kids, of course. So I know where you're coming from, cousin. I know where you're coming from. Most definitely. So before I get out of here, I want you guys to know that I want you guys to challenge yourself to do something different in life. Start soon. Don't keep putting it off. And see if that changes. What does this say? How the inaccurate? That's a lie. I don't know what this live doing, but okay. I know what it's saying. Okay. But I challenge you guys to do something different in life and see if it's going to make a difference in your life. This has been another Love and Freedom Live at 5 for you guys. And if this message touched you today, share it with somebody who might need a reset. Don't forget to go over to my YouTube channel as well. That's Love and Freedom. And my backup, Pura Vida, Pura Vida, Vida. And check out all of our travel videos, guys, over on the YouTube channel. I appreciate you guys. Go over there and check out all the YouTube videos on my YouTube channel, Love and Freedom and Pura Vida. And you will see that we traveled over 18 different countries, and you will see some of the great things that can help expand your thought in your life. Okay, go check it out. I just want to say that the Most High gave us a whole world to experience. So why not do it? Don't spend your entire life believing your life just has that little corner that you've been living in. There's more out there to experience and more out there to live and experience, and check it out. Okay? Hey guys, I appreciate you guys watching as always. Until the next one. Bye now. Peace. One love. Domino Donna.
Yeah, we in motion.